open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and other farm animals, this is Arenia, and welcome to episode 31 of Kerbal Space Chronicles. Now, when we left off, we had just brought Project Detroit home. This is Project Dubuque, or I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's a lot bigger than most of my other rockets, which is why I've decided to start by making myself deaf and launching from the launch pad, because I'm not exactly sure how well this is going to go. We're sort of just crawling off the launch pad right now. Part of that's down to time lag. This rocket is just so massive. And we're running about, let's see here. Looks like 2 seconds per second. That is 2 real-world seconds per in-game second. Which, quite frankly, I'm not surprised. I've designed a, I think it's like 500 tons. It was something like 500 tons, 500 metric tons at liftoff. It's a vehicle that's a lot of compromise. I ended up having to use the additional seat on the Leo command module, which is why Bob here looks so weird. Because that IVA is not working very well. But I have no idea if this thing is actually going to work. If we're running at about 2 seconds per second, let's go into 2 times physical time acceleration. That's got us running at about 1 second per second. Now, I'm surprised. I figured this thing would be a lot more unstable. Now I've said that, though, things are going to happen, but I figured it would be tons more unstable than this. You know. But we are moving up through the atmosphere, and what this spacecraft is going to do is it's going to take these 3 crew members around the moon. We haven't done that with crew yet, and that is in fact our next set of missions, is to get crew onto the surface of the moon. I'm way behind in my pitch-up maneuver. Which is coming over, and it's in fact destroying my ability to see my displays. Oh, decouple, ignite, blow up some stuff. Now we're going to hang out in this orientation for just a little bit here. Probably wondering what the hell just exploded beneath us. I'm surprised. I did not think this was going to fly as well as it has. So you guys got a bit of a treat, and I got to push a kitty out of the way. You got to see a launch where things didn't explode yet. No, you're not going up there. Going out there. Sorry, my cat and my brother's cat are having issues, and my brother's cat keeps coming in here, and I'm really worried they're going to knock my lava lamp over. That says we have an internal flux of like 100 megawatts of heat. Just got to be very careful here. I think we are speeding up a little bit in terms of time. Just have to be careful we don't pick up too much speed lower in the atmosphere, because it'd be the same thing as re-entering too fast, we'd burn up. Okay, and this stage is about to burn out. In fact, here it goes. We've detached. And ignition. And we still blew something up, so, well, I guess it fits. Of course, the rocket engine's gonna heat up. That's no big surprise, but... what's my range? Interesting, it considers that a relay antenna, but I use it in direct mode and don't have a problem. That's weird. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna still have a good chunk of this stage left, which is a good sign for the design of this rocket. And it means that when we get to them, Projects El Paso, or whatever the project name is, because it's not going to be Project El Paso, that might be the one that lands, though. Just trimming our altitude here. Whichever two spacecraft that go around Minmus and Phoebe will be able to use similar designs. Though by that point I'll probably have switched to using Saturn V's. Just because Saturn V's are much more awesome in my opinion than N1s. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing out of the atmosphere here. Go ahead and drop it into 10 times physical time acceleration, since we are no longer having to thrust. And then we depart the atmosphere, just like that. Science Alert is not complaining, which is always nice. We're going to go ahead and coast up to altitude here, and since you guys have seen me do an orbital insertion before, I'm just going to go ahead and create a circularization maneuver, make things a little bit easier on myself. Point us at the node, please. That is surprisingly maneuverable. That's still a 44-ton spacecraft. You know. Oh, yep, there's Science Alert. What do you want? No, we're not using those because we need to save those and collect them around the moon. And we're going to go ahead and time warp. Wow, Kerbal looks beautiful. Some Z fighting there. I think I might want to re-enable my anti-aliasing if I can get it to work. Oh, yeah, that's yummy. Remind me to try that in the comments. Ah, crap, there's the moon. Well, we're going to have to go for another orbit. 4 minutes, 3 minutes. That was weird. Okay. We're about 18 seconds from the burn. Just go ahead and tap the tap. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we got 40,000 credits, as you saw there, from massive scale launches. Go ahead and hold this thing in prograde. Oh, wow! That's so... That is screenshot material right there. I think it's F2. Oh, wow! That would be even better if I didn't have these aliasing effects, but wow. I'm taking a screenshot of that right now. That's gonna be the thumbnail, folks. Okay, we are in orbit. It's time to begin our on-orbit capabilities. Namely, I need to deploy the solar panels, extend. They're sort of small things. Now, you might have noticed that this is only saying it's getting 0.42 in terms of energy flow. These are rated for 1.6, but the thing is, we are 4 times further from the... Or we are experiencing, I think, an inverse square effect here, because we're 4 times further from the sun. And the sun is setting, so... Oh, that is beautiful. I love Kerbal Space Program sometimes. That was gorgeous right there. We looked back that way at the perfect time. My word, I love this game. Okay, let's go ahead. Switch over to the map. It's going to freeze for just a moment, because it always does. No idea why. And then, in just a hot second here, we will have a map. I have a very zoomed out map. That's weird. Can I please have Kerbin? Oh, I was zoomed into Kerbin. Whoops. I thought the blue was Kerbin's orbit. No, it's mine. Set as target. Alright, target the moon. I'm going to bring my orbit HUD back up because I don't need my surface. I'll bring my vessel HUD up really quick too. Yeah, we're still about 44 tons. Okay, what's our inclination? 0.09 and an eccentricity of 0.0001. That's not bad at all. That's some of my better work, actually. Maneuver planner. You guys have seen me do this before, so I'm just going to go ahead and Huffman transfer to the target, have it create a node for me. That's going to be 1,700. Not bad, really. I mean, I expected it to take a bit more. Now the question is going to be, will we have enough fuel when we get there to enter orbit and then leave orbit? That's going to be the big question. But let's go ahead and set ourselves up to the node. This is one of those things I wish I had used a Saturn V for, but I didn't feel like putting it together, because it's weird to put it together if you don't have the service module to mount to. It doesn't always mount right, so I didn't want to mess around with it. And we're going to get, hopefully pretty soon here, we're going to get a sunrise. I don't want to skip past it, because that's going to be beautiful, too. Oh! Well, we skipped past the sunrise, but if I go F2, we should, pretty quick, be able to see it change from yellow to blue. Yep, there it is! Oh! I'm sorry, I keep fawning over the beauty of this game, because it's very rare that I actually pay attention to it. Oh, that is gorgeous. I just need to fix the aliasing effects and it'll look even better. Alright, let's continue the rest of the way around. Hey, look, there's the desert airfield and launch site. There's the island airfield. We just flew right over the top of the... Yep, there's the Space Center. Kerbal Space Center and the island airfield. We're still about 6 minutes from our burn. About 2 minutes from our burn now. 30, 20... Stop! Oh, Jesus. Okay, so what happened there was my finger slipped off the space bar and hit the stage button. Let's see, can I load the autosave? Quick save does not exist. How do I load an autosave? Load not a save game. Alt F9. Okay, that'll take us back a little bit, but that was completely accidental. My hand jerked, my finger slipped and hit the stage button. But we're going to go ahead and reload. Now let's see, does it load me to the Space Center or does it load me to the spacecraft? Because it's loaded as 40 minutes ago. It's looks like it's kicked us back to the Space Center. So yeah, we're going to get back to Project Dubuque in the next episode. That was completely accidental, gang. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that. Like, I was trying to hit the time button. I hit the time button, and then my hand jerked and hit the space bar. So we went ahead and reloaded on that one. Just some of my physical foibles coming to the fore for a moment there. But we're going to go ahead and take care of Project Dubuque in the next episode. If you like the video, though, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Use the subscription and notification bells down below. And in the description, check out my Twitch and my Discord community. If you really like us, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. Your support will help keep the channel alive. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching. This is Arinia signing off. Take care, everybody.